Okay, it looks like we're live. Well, live but not live. This is unlisted. It's pre-recorded material. This video is meant to go live on Monday, the 8th of July. So I want to use this chicken picture. Makes me think of, it's Brooke, right? Chickens, all her chickens. Okay. Oh, I cut it a little bit. That's okay. We'll have a little bit of a, and I'm going to put something here. These are barred rock laying hens at a farm called Stone Acres in Stonington, Connecticut. Happy chickens, right? Although that chicken kind of looks angry. Maybe these chickens just look angry. Oops. All right. So you guys will be seeing this after the 4th of July weekend. There was a lot of fireworks going off around us last night. The dogs were not happy campers. For the longest time, Mike and Els could not get Ginger to go outside and go to the bathroom, although she had to go. She kept wanting to go out, but all around us were people, in the streets and in their driveways and whatnot in the neighborhood letting off fireworks. And they all kind of sound like, gunshots. Not good for people with PTSD. I get overstimulated with a lot of noise, so which is one of the reasons I'd really like to move to someplace less populated. There's always going to be noise. That's the nature of, human society. As we get closer, more population means less space for each person. But as I've gotten older, I have less tolerance for that kind of stuff. And I don't want to be the kind of asshole that's out there, telling people to shut the hell up. That doesn't mean that I want fireworks going off, There are cars parked all over the street, and it's very dry right now. I'd worry about catching a roof on fire. Okay, so there's that. And then I pulled a couple other pictures just because I think they're fun. But I need to wait a little while to do big pictures because we have a couple of really big ones in a row. I do want to put something right here to over the chicken. Not in love, or over the words. I'm not necessarily in love with that. Just a little too much. Just a little too much right there. Okay. So we're going to keep trying different things. Just having some fun. No, I don't think I like that there, although we do like the picture in general. Oh, please. Okay. We're looking for something kind of smaller. Let's see. So it is late Friday, early Saturday. Too big. And I think I want to hold this one out and see if it'll fit in the other book, in the desk cleanup. Maybe I'll put some of these fussy cuts that I really like that are harder to do on this kind of collage roll into that desk cleanup book because I think they'll be very fun. Isn't that a fun picture? I don't think I'm going to put that in the desk cleanup too. Look at me making decisions. As well as that one's a little bigger. I don't want to trim that one down too much. That one's going to be, I think, also the same thing. I am pulling a few just because we have lots of big images. But we're looking for something nice for right here. I'm slowly working my way through. Do we like Robin for the, nope, just not quite right. I don't want to cover up the beak. Creepy guy, a little too big. There's our shark, a guy in a bowler hat. Some more monks. Ooh, what about him? Not quite. Almost, though, right? Well, what about those guys? I think it's too much of a contrast with maybe something a little bit darker. Let's put that up there because it does fit. Well, what about that? That could be fun. I am going to ink that, though. Let's find a darker ink color. I think I'm going to go with that. Just a fun little cartoon penguin with, oh, it must be a water park of some sort because there are people in a tube or a raft of some kind. So let's just get that all inked up so that it blends in a little. There we go. I don't necessarily want to have all white. Okay, what do I do with the lid? Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue that down. Let's get a little glue stick going on. Smaller image, definitely glue stickable. Put a little more glue stick out though. So it's Monday. I hope you guys had a good Monday. This should air Monday morning. I just have to finish it up here and upload it and schedule it on Patreon. This content will be free to everybody on Patreon only. I won't be sharing it anywhere else. This particular Happy-a-Tini, that's a roll for Patreon only. I'm kind of having a decision about what content should be free and what content should be subscription only. I think anything we do with the serial killer will be free because, except building the things that aren't in production already, like this version 2.0 of the serial killer journal. I don't really want to, I don't want to exclude anybody, but I feel like that would be a good Patreon only, like a sneak peek kind of thing. Oh, I like this Asian lady. What about her? Yeah, I think so. Let's use her. Which one, though? I think I like the face one better. So let's grab the cutter. And I'm going to fold that in half. I had it folded out big because I was working on a journal. Slowly but surely getting into more production with journals. We'll see how they come out. This is a nice picture, so let's see where we're going to have to cut it at. We'll save that one for later. Now let's have a little look-see here. Oh, that's going to be a little too skinny. But we could just slide that under there, and that would be fine, because we're not covering up the guy. I think that'll be good. So I want to cut a bit from the hair there, and then we'll decide from there how much more needs to be cut off. Not into the hair, but that area above the hair, more or less. So I don't want to cut off the hair decorations. That feels integral to the image to me. Okay, but do we need that guy's elbows? Probably not. So I think I'm going to cut it just below her chin, a little bit below her chin, and we'll have it overlap in that way into the image above it. All right, we're just going to put this back down here for right now. Okay. So yeah, trying to find some joy in my art again. Got a little bit away from it, but I'm getting back to it now. I think for me, I really have to stress. Let's put that over a little bit so the edges aren't exactly the same, which tells us how far over this needs to go. Or maybe we'll move, I think like that. So let me grab a pencil or a pen of some sort. Here we go. We're really covering it all up anyway at the end. I have no idea what we're putting at the top. Probably a word. Okay. All right, so that should be good. So we're going to, this one's actually going to glue down first. That's what needs to happen. But with glue. So, where was I? Daily practice. I think I kept up for a little while with the original Scraps of Joy, doing the collage every day after I stopped filming videos. But I have gotten out of the practice, and it's been a few months. So I've got a couple of journals ready to go. And I have the original, I think I have 3 or 4 pages left in the one that I started with. And I'm probably, I'll do a flip through as soon as I finish with it. Or maybe I'll kind of work on both. I don't know. Okay. So there is that. And I think that the bottom is lined up okay. Where's my little paper towel? But yeah, I've kind of gotten into a little bit of a me place, and I don't like it. So I got to find some joy. Focus on the good things, because there are always good things, even when things aren't going so great. And no matter how bad they are, I still have relative, we all have health problems, but I still have relative good health. And no glaringly major problems in my life. So it's all about just finding a little joy every day. I used to listen to Tarot by Arwen. I don't think she still does it anymore. She used to do tarot scopes for like the month. And I see something come across my email every now and then. I don't know what she's focusing on right now. She is an author and a tarot deck designer, and she does live, phone and live readings and stuff. I got a reading from her when all the stuff with Liam was going on. That was so awesome. But I love her video content. I was a part of her Patreon for a very long time, but I didn't have the money for it, and then I just never got back there. But one of her big thing is she says, seek joy, y'all. And I think it's a good thing to do. It doesn't mean be happy all the time, but it means to, seek out the joy in life. It doesn't always just come to you. And sometimes it's disguised as an ordinary everyday thing. Right now, I'm very much enjoying quiet time in my room, finding my joy again with the art. I'm enjoying cups of tea, which I've gotten out of the habit of. I got out of the habit of taking my iron supplements because I was having trouble staying hydrated, and you know what that means. That can lead to constipation issues because you know what iron does. And if you don't, look it up. Constipation. So I was having some issues. So I stopped taking it for a while, and then I just kind of let go of it. And so I'm a little low energy. And low energy, being a ruminator, is not necessarily a good thing. Because not feeling like doing anything, being low energy, having not many spoons. What do you fill that time with? I've been filling it with reading to try and stop all the, to try and stop negative thoughts. Okay, let's see how we like that. So far, so good. Let's, ooh, the words are pretty far down, but I think I have in one of these drawers right here. Got to just move a couple things around if you'll bear with me. I think I have. Yes, I do. I have a little box of words that we can draw from. At least I know more where things are, even if they aren't conveniently located. Like, I have to move some things first. Okay, what's that? Ooh. I've forgotten about this. It's adhesive Halloween borders. Oh, I gotta get that out and play with it a little bit. Let's leave that out for the desktop. I gotta film that next anyway. Okay, so we're looking for a word for right here. Is this the bottom or the top? This is the top. Okay. I always worry I'm going to open it and fling it. Okay. Let's see. A little too big. We need something that fits there, but doesn't really go over. But it's fun, right? We need a fun word. So I'm just... That needs to be cut. Let's see. Best is going to be too big. You think managing's not the right word we're looking for? Well, it's no or on, depending on how you want to look at it. Let's see. Century. The activist. I think he's probably not a goddess. Although these days it's a little harder to tell. Not everything is traditional as it used to be. There's a lot of different ways to interpret. Not artificial. Probably could be a smuggler, but I doubt it. It looks like he's just having a. Looks like it would be the belly flop of the century is what it looks like. I guess that could be success or suggest. No, I was thinking success. That is a form of success. Probably not an all-American girl. I'm looking more at the size of the phrases that I have here than a little too tall. Let's see. A lot of these are just not quite the right size. Uproar. I don't think that feels right for right there. Discreetly, definitely not. If we had the word up, we could do level up. Okay. Not science, not war on... That could be war on disease. Happiness could be part of the battle against... Some of, happiness and positive attitude will not cure cancer, but a positive attitude can help with your treatment. That's about the right size, but not the right word, right? I'm putting these all right back on top of here, and that's just not a good idea. see if I can get this to lay down some. I have all that paint that I got. I got some new stuff at Dollar Tree. I think I showed you most of it. A lot of this right here is what I was just going through. So what's the point of that? More is good, right? Not quite. Well, let's keep that there for a second. That could work. Change. Do you like that? That could be a possibility. Those are possibilities. Let's see if we can't find a few more. You have lots of good words, but not after cookie. Oh, I think I just saw the word gratitude. Look at that. Nope, just great. Okay, more handy. Yeah, that's a good word. More handy. Flawless. Oh, if we trim that down, that might be perfect. Let's try trimming it down, first of all. Because I think a belly flop, you know, is perfection no matter how you do it. Although I don't know how far into the water he is. He may be epically belly flopping into sand right there. Let's see about this. Okay, let's get rid of the scrappies. So yeah, looking at finding more joy in the everyday. I also do kind of have a bad habit of, I think that's good. It's a little bigger than I'd like lengthwise, but I think we can work with it. And we'll just have a little bit of brown on the bottom and the top, and we will run with it. So what I'm going to do is maybe set this aside in case we need more words in a safe place so that I don't have to pick all the words up off the floor. I would not like to do that. That is not fun in my book. It wouldn't even be 52 word pickup. It'd be like thousands of word pickup. Okay. So I maybe should have inked that, but I think we've gone past that moment. Maybe we can use a paint pen, or I don't think I have any crayons. I know where there are some colored pencils though that we might be able to use to put a little border around that. Add a little color. Okay. Let's see, what did I actually do with? Oh, we've got some markers right here. Illustration marker set. This is probably going to bleed through the other side, but let's go with this green color right here. I think I got these at Five Below on a trip with Elves over there. Let's use the chisel tip and just kind of fill in that space. We'll go all the way around it, but I'm mostly interested in filling this brown paper portion. Just to add a little something, you know. Okay, now let's do this more carefully because it's out in the open. We're going to put more images, but it would probably be nice. We'll angle that a little bit. Make sure we get all the way to the top. Okay, there we go. So I did pick this up, I think at Five Below a little while back. Nice set of colors for mixed media. And it was only $5, so Five and Below. Although they do have stuff over $5, you know. Well, I'm sure you're all aware. Okay. There's a lot of good stores here in Vegas. Even though I want to move away from a really big city, I have to say, living here, they do have a little bit of everything. I'd love to find something tall and skinny just to fit right in here. So let's see what we can find. Just to kind of reset that edge and make sure that we don't have any trouble with this hanging over here. Although I do really like that. You can see, it's an African neck dress. All the beads and it's flat. I don't know what they call it. I know it has a name. I can't think of what it's called. But okay, that could be good right there. I like it. I like it. What are we going to do about that spot? I'm sure we have something. I am sure that we have something we can do. For the top here. Just dig a little deeper in our pile over here. Lots of fun stuff. Oh, I got itch. Itch on my shoulder. They sneak right up on you, don't they? Okay. I'm moving over some of the really large images to the desk cleanup and catch-all kind of journal. We've got just some fun stuff I'd like to do. I'm not sure how some of the larger stuff wound up in here. I must have just one. We'll see what works. Because I was doing a rough cull for faces and people and stuff. This is like a whole section of big stuff. We need... Oh, isn't that an awesome face? Okay, we'll have to use that later though. That's a nice one, but that's thicker. Let's use that in the desktop. Ooh, kind of naked booty thing. Yeah, the human body. It's a thing. I'm looking for something. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Maybe. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, just moving a few things over. Okay. Oh, there are so many fun things over here, guys. Fun. Okay. Not quite small enough, but that hits in the smaller area. There's another chicken. Too soon for chicken. Oh, I might be hitting some smaller stuff. Oh, look. We've got a little weird snowman thing. I like it. Oh, those are happy people, aren't they? Look at that happy baby smile. Okay. Just keeping, we've got some ladies' faces here. Nothing right for that spot just yet. Ooh, look at the nails with the face. I like it. Somehow managed to be creepy and fun at the same time. Okay, I'm finding some small pictures. Still haven't found. Oh, I love that guy. Oh, what about that? What if... Oh, it's backwards. It goes like that. Okay, no, because that's not gonna... Let's try just tearing off the bottom here. Maybe we can make this work. I don't want to cover up that jellyfish. Otherwise, what is she really looking at? Maybe we just have to live like that. Okay, let's move some of this stuff. We need to move this down. Hold, please. Don't want to lose our little snowman. We took him in somewhere for funsies. Okay, let's move this down so you guys can get a better look at it. Lots of fun stuff. Okay, I need to tear that end off this too. Hold on. Here we go. So where are you guys finding joy these days? Like what's... Ooh, okay. I need to move these because we're having an almost going behind it. If I have to dig it out from behind my desk in the little cubby back there, then I will be unhappy. So let's just... Right there. I need a drink of my tea. I had chai earlier. Now I've got a big ass cup of green tea. And with the torn edges, I do think I want to go ahead and ink. The torn edges are a little different for me with this particular collage roll. It doesn't always matter to me, but I feel like in this one, because most of the stuff is straight edge, that I do want to make the torn edges, you know, give them a little inking to make them pop. We're not going to need the bottom of that though. Let me get the side over here, and then I can do the bottom after I trim it. So where do you guys are you finding joy? Is it with your pets? Is it with your family? Is it in a post you saw on Facebook? Like what actually is moving you right now? It's keeping you, grounded and focused. Oh, look at that. That is so fun. I found... Oh, look at the baboon. Okay, let's get some glue on this. We're going to try and glue down some stuff. We're already 32 minutes in. How does that happen? I was going to try to keep these to just 30 minutes, but I don't feel like that gives us enough time to really get much done. So we'll try for about an hour, about what they would be if I was live. Okay. Edge all the way up there. Paper towel. And here we go. Okay. And then let's go ahead and glue down this one with the fun dress on it. I love big, fun, ridiculous dresses. I don't want to wear them, but I like them, I like the idea. Okay. I did not ink the bottom of that. How about them apples? Maybe we'll get out that marker again and just fill in some of the space down there. Okay. Oh, please. Okay. We'll take the broad tip again. The fun just gives it, the fun just gives it a little color. The color gives it a little bit of fun. And just, I don't know that this necessarily needs to be done. It could be totally covered up, but let's go ahead and continue that. All right. Here we go. Let's roll that down a little bit. And we have all these fun images. So what do we want to do? What would we like to put here? Okay, there's a loose edge right there. There. And a little loose edge right there. Yeah. I'm finding the joy in the drinking the tea and, getting things simpler. Oh, I have seen so much MASH stuff in my feed on YouTube lately. I think we're coming up on some kind of anniversary for the show, though. I think is what's happening, or we've just had one. Okay. I like that. We do that. I'm not quite ready for that yet. And that. Oh, that's just a straight one. Okay. Just generally speaking, this is what I'm going for. Let's see. I don't think I'm ready for that. Okay, we need some other small pictures. We've got some giraffes. We do have Gene Wilder and Alan Rickman. We need a picture of a certain size, don't we? Okay. Okay. Oh, boy. That's a weird one. That's out of one of those fashion magazines. It is, it is. Hold, please, while I try and find the right thing. Okay. I found another chicken picture. Oh, look at that bird. That's a fun bird. Oh. What if we just cut it down to him and his staff? Okay, hold on. That could be a thing. Okay, I've got a pile of medium-sized pictures. Let's see if there's any small pictures hiding out in there. Oh, here we go. I've got a couple of fun ones. Oh, there's a tiny little tree frog. That's a fun one. Some cats. Okay. So I'm going to actually glue these ones down. And then I feel like, here we go. I like this one right here, so let's okay. Let's go ahead and put that one down. This one must be off a cover. It's a little glossy. Uh-oh. I think right there. Here we go. Oopsie doodle. I think right about there is good. A little bit more. And we've got to get it to press down because it's a little bit thicker and glossier. So it does not want to stay down. These always start to lift right after you glue them down, and then you gotta tell them who's boss. Okay, so we're gonna put this one right here. I like it right there. I love her orangey red hair. It's a fun color. I feel like I'm too fair skinned for that. I would come off looking a little bit like Carrot Top, I think. Okay. I'm going to put that right in there. I think that'll look nice right there. Okay, and then we're going to put her right here. Maybe we're going to cut off a little bit of that at the top. A little bit of that white space. Yep. All right. This one is also glossy, but I think, no, I'm going to use liquid glue because it's glossy. All right, let's just kind of smush that around. Okay. Okay. And we wanted to put her kind of right there. I think I've got some dry glue on that. Okay. I was watching a chick flick earlier while I was waiting for stuff to dry, and I had a sandwich and hold on. I got watery eyes right now. My allergies are kind of kicking flavor. I got gluey fingerprints on this one. Okay. And I got like a little glue, like a second skin on me. Okay. Okay. Now let's see about this one. I think this isn't going to quite be enough, but it could be this way. Well, not over her face, but. So I'm going to trim it a little bit on the top and the bottom, but I am going to use the trimmer. because I don't think I can get a nice straight edge on the top and the bottom. I'm just trimming a little bit off with a pair of scissors. I just don't see that as in my purview at the moment. Just take a little bit off there. Use that at the bottom. I think that's a little crooked, actually, but we'll live with it. Right there. Okay, let's go ahead and glue that down. Let's just glue it before we overthink it. So I'm watching a rom-com, because you know that's one of my go-tos when I'm feeling a little bit, because they're ridiculously, like, everything just works out no matter how fucked up it is, and it's always a happy ending. And sometimes you want to see a happy ending, even if it's completely unrealistic. But I do love how in these movies, all these people, you know, their lives are going to shit, but they still manage to live in and pay for great apartments in like New York and Los Angeles, you know. Shit they should never actually be able to afford for the jobs that they have. And being unemployed and having not, you know, a lot of them are barely making enough to make ends meet kind of things. And do I like that? I've got, it's the same kid, so we don't want to put them too close together. Oh, I love her. Let's keep the girl vibe going. Oh, she's not white enough. Phooey. Okay, well, he's cute. Do we like him straight on, from the side? There was one other one. That one's got a shadow over it. I don't like it as well. Let's do this. Let's do this on the side one. That's kind of cute and fun. But, you know, sometimes you need a little bit of ridiculous. Take your mind off things. It's not a bad thing. As long as you don't use it to avoid your problems and or solving them. A little distraction can be a good thing. It can allow you to put those thoughts in the back of your mind and maybe let them work themselves out a little bit, you know? Which also can be a very good thing. I need like I need a couple of teeny tinies. The heck is like, what? Oh. Okay. What do we got? Teeny tiny pictures are what we need. Are you guys beard fans? I'm not a beard fan. I was watching something recently and I was very struck by how many men have beards right now. Famous and not famous, just see a lot of beards. I think it started with COVID, you know, nobody was really doing a lot of self-care during COVID. There was a lot of beard growing, and because you weren't going out of the house. Why shave? I'm sure the same is true for ladies weren't, you know, necessarily shaving their legs and stuff. Well, that's a nice sentiment. We all start as strangers. That's fun. I'm really not looking for that. I'm looking for small things. I'm worried I'm gonna have to. We got a lot of celebrity pictures in here too. I got some Barbie pictures. I need just a cute small image. 2 of them. Don't roll away. No rolling away. Well, maybe what I need is a couple eyeballs. That could be a thing. guess there's no more eyeballs in here. Oh, I had my hand on my eyeball thing. My little plastic. I had it. What did I do with it? Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay, if I can't find something in here, we'll go to the eyeball lip bin. But as long as we're here, might as well look at what all we've got going on. Fun stuff. There is really a lot of fun images going on here that I want to figure out a way to use. Oh my god, there's still another pile down there. Oh my god. So many images. Okay. Pardon me leaning into the camera frame. I've got my bucket of lips. Someone sent me these, so let's use one of these ones that somebody sent to me. If you know who you are, feel free to speak up. The bag's not marked. I didn't put a mark on it. Who sent it to me? And I'm sorry about that. But somebody harvested all these for me. And so, let me move it off to the side though, so we can see the size of the space we need. There's a piece of fuzz in there. That's probably for me. I've looked at them before. All size eyeballs. Ooh, that could be a good one for right there if we cut it down. I like it. Okay, let's start by getting some scissors. Oops. Okay. Let's start with that and see how we're. I'm going to cut it just a smidge more this way. A little bit this way. I don't want to cut the eyebrow out because the eyebrow is part of the appeal of this one. For me, anyway. I think, yeah, it's a little crooked. Let's try and straighten that up just a little bit. Okay. I think that's just about perfect for right there. Yes. I think this is all eyes though. And I may want, I don't know. Let's see what else we got in here. That's fun. Little gold going on there. Gold and purple. Sparkly. Uh-oh. Now I've screwed it up. Okay, I did that wrong, but we will be using that later. I can assure you. Let's pull that one out. Let's put it over there. Okay. Just kind of looking at eyeballs. It's weird. I need like a tall eyeball. Tall eyeball. Oh, that's so nice. That's a guy eyeball, I think. I don't think it's going to be tall enough. Cat eyes. I think that's cat. No, it's a dog. Okay, I think we need to go with maybe not an eyeball. So let's put these in the bag. But we know we can come back to it. Okay, we've solved at least one problem with eyeball so far. Okay. So somebody did a lot of work. And I appreciate it. Thank you. I love using eyeballs and lips, and we'll go ahead and throw these couple over there too. And maybe that one. Eyeballs are a good way to fill a small space. No. Let's get these back down in there. Come on now. Oh, no. Okay. I'll have to work on that in a minute. that's a nice big eyeball. I think lips are going to be too big too. What is good for that spot? Let's see. Let's see if there's anything. Or we could do a sideways eyeball. That could be a thing. That's a different. Okay, we need like a big eyeball with. I have an idea. Or, nope, not quite tall enough. Okay, I have an idea. Here's one that's. Let's trim that up just a little bit more, and I think that might be our thing. A sideways eyeball. That's a little different. Okay. I think tall wise. Let's. That's pretty good. Oh, it's a little bit crooked right there. Okay. Let's see if that's going to work for us. Okay, yes, I think we're going to do it. Woohoo! Okay. Let's get some glue stick. Okay. Do I want to go? I think I want to go this way. Okay. Let's get that other eyeball going. Here we go. I like that this is kind of a dramatic eye. Dramatic. There we go. Ta-da! We did it. There's so much stuff. Let's see, how long have we been on? Oh, an hour. Okay. So I am going to move this stuff over a little bit. Let's look at what we've done. This is going to be Monday's release. But I'm going to come back as soon as this is dry enough and film another Monday video. Maybe we can get 2 or 3 Mondays in tonight. And that way I'll be ahead of the game a little bit. I think. So we have our nice little collage of small things, which I'm really liking, honestly. Ridiculous cartoon picture from a gamer magazine. This is from a fashion magazine. I love mannequins. You know, they're a little creepy, a little fun. Eyeballs are working good for us, and words, you know, to fill the small spaces. We may have to find a few distinguished noses. Okay, I think we started. I think we already had Willie Nelson. I think we started with these chickens. So we didn't get a whole lot done in terms of length, but we got, I think, a nice composition. So. Loose edge over here. Sometimes you find them after you've started rolling it, you know. Something will present itself to you as not quite glued down. Okay, so that's all we got done, which is not a bad thing. I'm going to leave this stuff up here because I'm going to come right back in a little bit and work with this stuff as soon as I figure out what I do with my glue lid. There it is. Okay. That way the glue doesn't get jammed up. And I don't want to push that stuff too far over either. Okay. That's got to dry off. Okay. But I think what we picked is fun. We got chickens and a penguin and people rafting. We've got this nice Asian lady with her headdress. I love the mannequin and her big poofy dress. I just think it's got to be exhausting, these big poofy dresses, because you got to drag all that around with you. Do you feel like a princess? Because I feel like maybe getting all dressed up in that stuff makes princess work hard work. Just seems like it's easy because other people dress you. But then you're trapped in your clothes. Who wants to be trapped in the clothes? All right, so we're gonna move this one. I'm not gonna move it too far down. Actually, I want to leave the chickens out because I want them to dry before it starts to roll. Okay, so that's it for today. If you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. I hope that you're having an awesome week. A start to your week anyway, because it'll be Monday morning when you see this. So happy Monday morning to you. I hope your week starts off right on a good note. I know after a long weekend that probably some of you had, going back to work on Monday is a little bit of a, but try and look for a few good things. Or smack it in the face and move on. I will see you guys again soon, probably this evening for Murder Monday. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, bye, 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 bye. Great blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. And the end. We pushy the button. Push that button. I like to push the button.